traders. Hope you're all doing well and having a green day so far. I just wanted to make this quick video today to explain one thing that happened. And if you've been watching this channel at all, you know that I don't necessarily always plan when I'm going to make a video or exactly what the content of the video is going to be about. I like to just simply kind of play it by ear and make videos whenever I feel like there's something that I can teach people. I don't just want to keep on making the same video over and over because I've already kind of taught you a lot of what I do from the videos on this channel. But every once in a while something will happen that I realize, I don't think I've ever talked about this in a video, so let me do that. And that's what happened today. As you know, the Fed just released the rate cut information, and today I actually had a really good day. And I mean, that's nothing new. I have good days all the time. But the thing that's interesting about today is that I made nearly 100% of my 20% P&L today, which is about $1,100. I'm going to put the totals up right now. But I made almost all of that in 1 minute today. And it was the single minute right when the Fed announced what the rate cut was going to be. And I had a very strong feeling that what happened was exactly what was going to happen. And that's why I did what I did today. Now, most of the time when there's a Fed announcement coming, the action is always wildly unpredictable on the couple of days before the announcement and on the day of the announcement especially. But the thing is, when you don't really know what's going to happen, when it's a case where maybe the Fed's going to cut rates, or maybe the Fed will leave rates unchanged. When it's real up in the air like that, you can have really dramatic upticks or downticks, and you really don't know which way it's going to go. But because everybody knew, like with almost 100% certainty, that the Fed was going to cut rates today, the only question was, are they going to cut rates by a quarter of a point, or are they going to cut rates by half of a point? That was it. There wasn't a question of, will they cut rates or will they not cut rates? Now, on the times when there's a question of, are they going to cut rates or are they not going to cut rates, that's when you really don't know what's going to happen. You have no idea. You could have wild green candles, crazy red candles. You could have both. I mean, you just really don't know. But before the announcement today, because the only question was that of, will the rate cut be a quarter point or a half a point, I was very, very confident that right around the moment of the announcement, we were going to get a really, really big green spike. Now, I've seen this movie a million times, and there's almost always a really dramatic spike right around the minute when the announcement is made. But like I just said, most of the time you don't know. It could fall out, it could pop up, it could do whatever. Today, I was very, very confident that we were going to get a big green spike up right around the minute when the Fed announced. And that's exactly what happened. And I was ready for it. And I mean, I was looking at that minute like a sniper, aiming at the target. I was like, the minute that this thing just goes crazy, I'm going to sell, and I'm going to keep all of my exits within a 1 to 2 minute time frame, because I know that it never just takes off and then keeps going. It's always like a really dramatic up or down movement, and then it sort of resets itself. So my whole thing today was that I was just going to be ready when that pop happened, and that's exactly what I did. And so I'm gonna put up my actual detailed ins and outs so you can see this. And you'll notice that I did sell a couple of contracts on a couple of tickers a little bit earlier in the day when I saw opportune moments to do so. It wasn't like I just got in 100% and then thought I'm going to hold every single one of these right until this 1 minute. There were a couple of moments throughout the day where I saw an opportune time when price did pop up, and I thought I'll capture a little profit right here. But I opened up contracts on SPY, AMD, and META, and I had the one contract on META left over from yesterday that I was carrying over, but the SPY and the AMD, I opened and closed everything today, and it's like I said, like I knew exactly what I was going to do, and I had a plan, and I was focused. And a lot of times, the more focused and the more intention you can have with your trading, the better your trading is going to be. Like, you don't want to just go into every day going, I don't know, maybe something will happen. No, you want to have an intention, and you say, this is what I think is going to happen. Of course, you can be wrong. It's like there's never any guarantees in trading. You all know that by now. So you have an idea of what you think is going to happen, and then you make your trades based on what you think is going to happen, and you stay in or get out at certain moments based on how much confidence you have in an idea, and then you execute that idea. And that's exactly what I did today. And the thing that's interesting about today is that there were times when I was down a few hundreds of dollars today. I think I was at the most today, I was down like $400 at one point, but I didn't stop out. And the reason that I didn't stop out is that I had a very high degree of conviction that we would see that 1 minute candle that we saw today, right when they made the announcement. I was almost certain that we would see that candle. And so even though I was down over $400 at one point in the day, I said, no big deal. I'm just going to stay in. I'm going to get that candle. And once I get that candle, I'm going to exit everything, and I'm going to make a ton of money. And, I went out and I did stuff today. I went to the gym, came back, made lunch. There were big stretches of the day where I wasn't paying attention to the market at all. And then right when I knew that announcement was about to be announced, that's when I got back on, pulled up the charts, and was like laser focused and said, the second that it pops off, I'm getting out with all these contracts. And that's exactly what I did. So the lesson today is, when you have an idea that you are very confident in, trust in yourself and trust in the confidence that you have in your idea. And, more times than not, once you've got a little experience under your belt and you've been doing this for a while, when you have a strong idea, more often than not, your idea is going to be correct, or at least correct enough to where, even if you're losing, you're not going to lose much. And when you're winning, you can win really big, like what I did today. And so that's it for now. As I said on my video yesterday, I'm still in the middle of doing my candlesticks course, and that's almost finished. So keep your eyes open for that. It'll be released soon, and I hope everybody loves it. But until next time, Take care of yourselves. Hope you had a good day, and see you soon. Bye-bye.